Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of the Shaun Sense. Oh, I wasn't planning on being on tonight, but got some breaking news I just had to talk about. Wrestling Cares finally announced their next show, Race for the Ring Bracket B. I love Wrestling Cares. The first Race for the Ring show at Alexander Ballroom was freaking awesome. Loved it. The 10-minute time limit was great concept. It made the matches so interesting. I was so into them. But there were some drawbacks to that show. There wasn't that big of a crowd. It was at the Alexander Ballroom, which most people couldn't find. This didn't draw very well. And then after the show, and then like 2 weeks went by, and they said June 20th will be back here at the Alexander Ballroom, and you heard nothing. And this got really weird. And finally, after everybody's promoting their June shows, AWS promoting their June shows, PFG has been promoting their June shows, IWL is getting ready to announce their matches. And even though Wrestling Cares is all the way in June 29th, they haven't announced anything. So I was getting a little worried there. But I guess they decided to scale back a little bit and not charge the ridiculous $40 and $20 they did. But they had coupons, so it was good, because if you went to a lot of wrestling shows, they got the core wrestling audience. That's what they did promoting it. They didn't fail promoting it. Nigel worked his ass off. So did THATCHER, Shaun, everybody else worked their ass off. The staff worked their ass off. They were at all the shows I was at, everything. I'm an avid wrestling goer. I go to all shows. You see me everywhere. If you watch my videos, it's probably because you see me at a show, and I've talked to you. So they got the core audience, but they didn't get the average fan. The card had some good names, but names that weren't like household names. And plus Callahan being out, but he wasn't announced out. But I'm hoping that I can promote this. And I'm going to be promoting this Wrestling Cares a lot. On the LimitedRagePromoter7.net, I'm going to be promoting it. The Shaun Sense group page, I'm going to be promoting it. I'll be promoting this word of mouth all the time, because this card is freaking awesome. Let me pull it up right here. Sorry, I had to restart my internet because my webcam wouldn't work. I've been trying to record this video for a while. I went from my phone to this now, so there's no stopping, even if I have little hiccups. We got Pooh Bear over there. Wrestling Cares announces the final matches of the round 1 of the Star-Studded Race for the Ring tournament, live on Saturday, June 29th at the VFW Post 3261, Gardena, California. Hosted by wrestling's one and only Greek goddess, Marie KANELLIS again. This will be some good matches. Scott Ryder and Adam Pearce. Everybody knows Adam Pearce from Hollywood. Versus Adam Page, a great young talent from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's worked for Ring of Honor, PWX. So he's pretty good. Johnny Gargano versus the hot shot Chase Stevens. I don't know much about Chase Stevens, but Johnny Gargano is the whole shebang. It should be great. For what I know of the people that we haven't heard much about, they didn't really show themselves at the last show. There's some people like Steve Anthony and Jamie Levinci who really stole the show. Then the match between two guys in SoCal. Now this match should draw some people there. We got a certified tough guy, Brendan Gatson, the only guy to hold the AWS title, the AWF title, and the Apex Pro title all at once, versus Willie Mack. So that's going to be awesome. Then a match that has happened a lot of times, and they're finally bringing it to the West Coast. A little CZW there. DJ HYDE the Lariats versus the Golden Boy, the Ultraviolet Golden Boy, the Psycho Shooter, Drake Younger. Just watch their match from the last CZW show. It's fucking brutal. They had BJ Whitmer versus Sean Tepper. BJ Whitmer, ever since he's come back, he's been on a freaking tear in Ring of Honor. The buzzsaw is going to be really, really good. In addition to that, we're going to have a match to determine another competitor in the Race for the Ring. Because Kyle Ryder and Dave Rich went to a draw, so they got to do this match, and the winner goes against, advances to the second round. It'll be Timothy Thatcher, a great technical wrestler, by far the best technical wrestlers in NorCal, versus Old School Oliver John. I've heard a lot of great things. I'm really, really, really excited to see him live. And plus, in non-tournament action, will be the cross-country clash. It'll be the Fallen Empire from EWF, Ryan Taylor and Armando Vega versus MPW's Lethal Logan X and JJ Steele. This is an awesome card. A lot of variety, a lot of stuff you haven't seen before. So, if you're looking for something different and you're tired of the same old cards, the same old people, go see the show. That's what I said. It's for a great cause here. It doesn't say what the cause is for. First off, it's for a charity. It's also a good cause. Things just start at $10. People, $10. VIP promo $20. Tickets on sale starting May 27th at WrestlingCares.com. So this should be an awesome card, man. Let's just Google Shaun Pearce, since you guys aren't going anywhere. Shaun Pearce. He's an NWA. He's 20 years old. He's a high flyer, plus a technical guy. He's from Tennessee, 6'1", 200 pounds. He looks pretty brutal, guys. So, let's see, what titles he's won. He is a former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, NWA North American Heavyweight Champion, NWA Wildside Tag Team Champion. So, he has some good credentials here, And let's search the hot shot, Trent Davis. I heard the name before. Oh, yes, he's the one that teams with Cassidy Riley. Yes. Yes, Wikipedia, yeah. Chase Stevens. He's best known for his work in Total Non-Stop Action. Oh, yeah, he was one half of the Naturals. You guys remember the Naturals? Yeah, they had a little run in TNA, feuding with the America's Most Wanted. And they were two-time NWA World Tag Team Champions. He had a little work in WWE. Not much, a couple squash matches. He returned to TNA, had a couple matches, not much else. He is a former APWA World Tag Team Champion. Tag Champion in a lot of places with Andy Douglas. So he's done pretty good, a lot of stuff. Andy Douglas and him have gone everywhere. So for your old TNA fans, for the old Asylum days, this is a pretty good shot. I see Chase Stevens back. I like them as Naturals, they're pretty cool. Yeah, so it should be a great show. Some great athletes. For $10, you can't beat this. PWG level, people. So as always, that's it, people. So as always, make sure to like this video, subscribe, share it everywhere. And if you subscribe to my show, please watch my channel. I'm joking because I put some video up and didn't promote it and it didn't get any views. Who cares? I do this for fun more than views. And for just promoting SoCal Wrestling and beyond, people. And as always, visit UnlimitedRadioCommerce.net for all your wrestling news and information, and join the Facebook.com/ShaunSense group, or like the Facebook.com/the Shaun Sense fan page, Facebook.com/ShaunSense, or just Google Shaun Sense and like everything there, Tumblr, Twitter, anything. So, peace, people.